Hi, I'm Matt from hockeyreviews.ca, and this is kind of a review or a look at the 2019 Toronto St. Pat's specialty jerseys. So these will be worn around St. Patrick's Day. This one is a Matthews. I've kind of taken a look at the Reebok version of these back in the day a few years ago. So now we're going to look at the Adidas one because now there's an Adidas one. So I haven't really done a review of the Adidas Authentic jerseys since they came out. I will probably be doing that very shortly, but I thought this is really relevant to what's coming out really soon, so I figured I'd do a quick video on it, just taking a look at it, see what I think of it. And yeah, so I love these jerseys. I love that Toronto does a totally different colorway for St. Patrick's Day. I really like how the Devils do their throwbacks with green jerseys. So I really like them doing this. I love the green gloves. I love the pants. I love the helmets. Everything about it is really awesome. Doing strange things like that, like I really like, especially when it has a heritage to it. And the St. Pats were obviously Toronto's team back in the day. I am a fan of this style of jersey. I do like the Adidas cuts. I think they're pretty interesting in terms of the design. I really want to get like a made in Canada version, like a team one. Still trying to grab one of those. But I do like how they're, like I like the practice jerseys. I've seen some made in Canada ones of those. So I am a fan of this design. I'm a fan of the cut. I think these are better than the old Reebok replicas, just by a little bit. But anyways, I'm really enjoying the new specialty jerseys that are coming out. This is one of them. They do a good job of having kind of the felt. Something that's nice about, I find, the Adidas jerseys compared to the Reebok ones is now the logos are mostly what the real logos are, very close. So like the Blackhawks art is change stitched when the old Premiers was not. So nice felt here all the way through. The lacing is really weird. It's like a weird Adidas Clima something lacing. I think I've seen it on clothes before. It, to me, doesn't really fit with hockey jerseys, but I guess if they're trying to go with a lighter style of jersey, stuff like that, then it is what it is. I love this is a very simple jersey, but I really like the look of it. Like everything here looks good. The collar is nice. It doesn't look like the really ugly pilgrim collars like some teams have. You got the nice, just simple design, but you got the felt numbers on the sleeves. And now this was customized straight from, this was from a Sport Check. So this was customized straight from a Sport Check. So I'm assuming it came straight from Adidas. So it's not that bad in terms of customization. The one thing I noticed is there's a ton of loose threads everywhere, just all over it. But I guess that is what it is on a replica jersey. Nameplate, normal nameplate, nice, again, felt numbers here. I don't understand why this nameplate isn't felt, but I mean, whatever. Nice felt letters there. Again, everything's simple but very clean looking. I really love the jersey. I love the X stitching on the numbers. They look great. Really thick felt for the number base with the numbers. I think they look really, really nice. It's really unique. It's an awesome look on the jersey. I'm a huge fan of these. Honestly, Toronto Maple Leafs have been doing really well recently in their jerseys, so I have to give them full props for that. But the one thing I am going to complain about this jersey is we're going to flip it over and we're going to look on the inside. So first of all, normal stitching on the crest. So the crest is stitched on, which is nice. The other thing you can kind of notice for the crest is all of these, the little individual numbers or letters here are all stitched on, but they're not stitched on through here. So that means it was done on the crest first and then the crest is put on. That is how it should be done, and that's kind of the proper way to do this stuff. I mentioned that because when we go look at the actual numbers, we see something a little differently. And also, the numbers on the sleeves, you can kind of see this material left over. This is done through a very cheap way of sewing on products, basically. They put a layer over top so it doesn't kind of damage whatever materials on it, and this is kind of left over. Oftentimes, actually, we'll look at the main numbers back here, because I believe that has some of it left over. So when we look at the numbers right here, you can kind of see some of this material left over in the big stitch spots. So you have it like right here, you have it right here, you have it right here. This is what bothers me because this is kind of cheap, a very cheap way to do stitching. None of the made in Canada authentic customizations do this that I've ever seen. Maybe there's a team out there, but the actual ones I have and the gamers I have and the team issued ones I have don't have this, because I think this is really cheap, and it's kind of disappointing in that sense. My Lutz jersey has this, and it was disappointing when I talked about those. And China jerseys always have these. So made in, like, the fake jerseys have this kind of detail, but usually it's like you can feel the paper all through it because they don't actually take it off. Here they at least took most of the pieces off. So that's pretty disappointing to me in that regards for the customization. One thing to watch out for, I've seen a couple Matthews jerseys so far, or sorry, Marner jerseys come so far, and the ones were upside down. So watch out for that. If you get a Marner jersey or anyone with a 1, make sure the 1 is proper and actually, like, the longer piece is pointing this way and not down here, because I did see a couple of those and they were mistakes. That would be pretty disappointing if I bought one of those. But that's about it for this jersey. I love the design, love the style, and I really like the St. Pat's. Getting an actual team one of these would be, like, pretty amazing, but Toronto game worn jerseys and game issued jerseys are ridiculously expensive, so it probably will not happen. So anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I hope you enjoy this game when they play it. I always watch the games with the specialty jerseys just because it's different and kind of cool looking. But yeah, so that's about it for that. If you have, and I hate to say this, remember to subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, links in the description below. Helps me get stuff so I can talk about it, and, like, jersey stuff like that. Just so I can talk about, make videos on, and kind of do reviews of things. Thank you very much for watching, and take it easy.